5,
10,
15,
20,
25,
30,
35,
40,
45,
50,
55,
60,
65,
70.
75.
Woo!
That's lots of time around the sun.
Happy birthday! We love you!
Hey, Arch, isn't someone's birthday next week?
Geez, Edith, I don't know. There's only 8 billion people in the world. I'm sure there's a lot of birthdays next week.
No, like someone's having a historical birthday.
Historical birthday? What do you-
Yeah, like 75 years old or something, really old.
75 years old? That's like 27,375 days ago. Or maybe even like 657,000 hours ago. I mean, that's old. That's like dinosaur farts or even older than the hills. They must have come over on the Mayflower.
For crying out loud, Archie, it's your mother.
My mother? Oh, snap! Live from Eureka, Texas, Saturday morning. Happy birthday, Mom. We're just sitting here waiting for the chickens to get up so we can get our chores done. The sun's almost starting to crack the dawn, so we just want to wish you a happy birthday and hope all is well. We love you. Thank you for all you've done for us.
Happy birthday, Bobbie. We love you to the moon and back. Mwah.
Hey, Baba, I just got home. Tilly's asleep and Kirsten's not feeling very well. She thinks she has laryngitis. But I just want to tell you, happy birthday. 75, that's a great accomplishment. Seen a lot of things come, and here's to many more. Hope you have a great one. Love you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you old fart. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Baba, happy birthday. We love you, and have a good day.
Happy birthday!
When Valerie lights all 75 of them candles on that cake, give me a call if you need help putting it out.
Happy birthday. Coming in from Cancun. We hope you have an awesome 75th birthday, and we love you and can't wait to see you.
Woo! Hi, Bobbie.
Hi, Baba, and happy 75th birthday. You still look very beautiful.
Beautiful. And you've got many more years to come.
Happy 75th birthday from me and Lola to my favorite grandmother. We love you very much and are wishing you a happy birthday.
Hey, Bobbie. I decided I'd do this video out here in my backyard because it's fall and leaves have gone everywhere all of a sudden. It's kind of pretty, so I came out here and it's really nice weather. So anyway, I am here to say happy 75th birthday, lady. You are still one gorgeous, beautiful human. I love you. I love you and Val and Michaela. Like y'all own a place in my heart. You are my people. So anyway, I was really excited that Val asked us to do this, and so I probably have way too many stories. But I just remember probably the biggest thing that you did for me one time. I was coming back to Odessa from College Station, and you gave me a job at Vail Construction. And your question to me when you were hiring me was, do you think you can figure out how these two people are stealing from me? And I was like, I have no idea. I don't know. We can see. And so you go and tell Tony, we're going to pay her this much money. And he's like, what? And he's thinking, you're 19 years old. You're not getting this much money. And so anyway, it was the most money I'd ever made and made for a while, for whenever I went back to work. But anyway, it worked out. I figured out what they were doing, and it was kind of a interesting little part of our world where that happened. And I remember the foreman and secretary, they were unhappy when we did figure it out, but it allowed me to be able to work and also go to Odessa College while I was finishing up trying to get my accounting degree. And anyway, I also kind of blame you for that thing where I went on a ski trip with you and I met Mark. Anyway, stuff. It's, but you know, I got 3 good kids out of that thing. So anyway, it was very cool. And then, do you remember when you were living in Odessa? Valerie was still, I think, in high school, and she babysat Patrick and Emily, and you and I went to the movies and saw Pretty Woman, and we snuck in a whole bag of cherries. Still kind of makes me laugh about that. And then I think about now, I still sneak things into the movie theater, but it's usually wine. So anyway, but the cherries were fun that time. We loved that movie. I was really glad we got to go see it together. And then a huge thing that you did was in 1999 when I got divorced. It was by far the hardest year I've ever had in my whole life, and I don't expect to ever have one that hard again. But there were 5 people. You were one of them. Mom, Gloria, my cousin on the other side of the family, David, and my friend, Charlotte. All 5 of you would somehow, on the worst days, when I was like, I don't think I'm going to make it, I would get a phone call from all 5 of you within a 36-hour period of time, and you were one of those people. You always knew at that time that all 5 of you would just call within 36 hours. It was crazy. But you were one of those. So that you 5 were the people who saved me during that time so that I would come out on the other side and be okay. And so I just want you to always realize that you and Valerie and Michaela, y'all own a place in my heart. You have a place there, and I'll always adore all 3 of you, and just want you to have a wonderful 75th birthday, and I just wanted to say I love you. Have a great day. Bye.
Hey Bobbie, wishing you a very happy birthday. I hope it is the best, and God bless. Sending love from Louisiana.
Hey there, Bobbie. Happy 75 years. Great grandma.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bobbie. We love you.
We love you.
Okay, I remembered a couple more things. I have to share these 2 things. There were a couple of really fun things. Remember when I came to Dallas, flew there, you had some sort of singles event that you had become a part of a group or whatever, and we got all snazzy, dressed up, and we went to this event, and it was like, yeah, it's okay. And then when we left there, we went down to West End. Okay, remember that? We kind of bar hopped. We went around listening to music and different things. I mean, the 2 of us were staying out very late for us, and it was like we had a really good time. But we went into one of these bars, and we just sat at the bar, and 2 young men sitting at the bar also. We ended up having this huge, long conversation. They were 2 gay guys, and we all kind of were getting a little tipsy, and I was like, you know, Bobbie, we gotta still drive home. We're gonna have to cut this off and get some coffee or something. And one of the boys said, one of those guys said, well, we just live around the corner. Y'all could just stay with us. And we looked at each other like, what? And he goes, but there's one condition. He said, you're gonna have to call my mom and tell her I have women staying at my house. And we cracked up on that. It was pretty funny, but anyway, we had a really good time that night, and I always remember us having that, getting all dressed up and going and doing that. And I'd never been to West End. I don't know if you had it either, but we did it. We did West End. And then there was another time that me and the kids came and saw you. It was right after Michaela was born. She was not sleeping, and you and Valerie looked like you had not slept in forever. and she was definitely ravaging y'all. And so I just said, give me that baby. And so I took her and I said, where's the pacifier? I made sure she was fed and all that. Y'all, I think Valerie was breastfeeding anyway. But anyway, I said, give her to me. And I had that kid asleep in no time. I think y'all were so exhausted that she was picking up on all the bad vibes or whatever. But it was sweet, and she was such a cutie pie. So anyway, those are just some of the stories that I remember that are really close to my heart. Anyway, have a great birthday. Love you.
Happy birthday, Bobbie. I love you bunches and hope you have the best day ever. You are such an amazing person and help so many people and love your people well, and you deserve an awesome day. So I hope you get spoiled and hope that we can get together sometime soon. I miss you and love you bunches.
Hey Bobbie, I feel truly blessed that Valerie asked me to be a part of your birthday celebration. I have so many fond memories of you and my mom. I sure wish she were here to be a part of this message. I hope you have a wonderful birthday and know that I was truly blessed to have you be a part of my childhood. May God continue to rain blessings down on you, and know that you will always have a very special place in my heart. I love you, and I wish you the best birthday ever.
Well, hello, Bobbie Sue. My. It's birthday time one more time.
That's right.
And we just wanted to drop in and say happy birthday. We love you.
Happy birthday.
And we go back a long way. You guys and Jackie and I became friends, and y'all became partners with our ministry way back in the mid-'70s. Mm-hmm. And all those years. And then I remember one time when we lived in Tulsa, y'all came up. And I took you, I think you're the only partners I ever did this with. I took you up in my airplane. I was going to give you an aerial tour. And on takeoff, we had some trouble, so I had to turn around and land so we wouldn't, go to heaven early. And then you and Val moved down to Corpus Christi, to Portland, to be with us. And you went to Dean Renee's church. That's right. And Val graduated high school there. And I love Valerie like my own daughter. So anyway, we love you. We're excited about you having a birthday.
That's right.
And, just keep having them. And Proverbs 31 tells us this. It says, many daughters have done excellently, and thou excellest them all. So keep chasing God. We love you. Thank you for who you are and what you do. And thank you for being in our life. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Bobbie.
Happy birthday, Bobbie.
Hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Wish we could be there and celebrate with you.
We're enjoying it from the distance with you.
Hope you have fun.
Be blessed.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Bobbie.
Happy birthday. We love you.
I hope that you have a wonderful time. I regret that I don't get to see you often, but I know that you're praying for us all the ways. So have a blessed birthday. Okay.
Hi, Bobbie. Happy birthday. I just wanted to tell you, you certainly have reached a milestone at 75. That's awesome. And I just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday and tell you how happy we are that you're still with us, and that you've been blessed, that your daughter is doing so good. And Valerie, I'm so proud of you to be such a strong lady. And we love you guys. Bye.
White dot?
Now push the button.
White dot?
And I've just remembered another really cool thing. I remember when I was working for you, you called me one day and you said, oh, Mom and Dad just showed up with a whole bunch of corn from the farm in Andrews. And so I go over to your house, and there are 4 huge pots of corn on the cob being cooked. We ate corn on the cob until I thought we were going to turn into corn on the cob. but it was the best tasting corn I've ever had because I don't think I'd ever had any that was straight off the farm. Anyway, just remembered another thing.
Bobbie Vale, happy birthday. I love you so much and I'm celebrating you today. I wish I was there. I just want you to know I hope this is your best year yet.
Happy birthday, Bobbie Vale. Thank you for giving me my very best friend. I wish I could say I hope to look as good as you do when I'm 75, but honestly, I wish I looked as good as you do now. Thank you for being my spiritual mentor when I needed you the most. You're such a strong woman of God. Happy 75th birthday. You're an amazing person. I love you so much. Have a fantastic birthday. John says happy birthday.
Hey Bobbie, this is Judy, and I just wanted to let you know that I wish you the very happiest birthday ever, and have sure missed you being part of my life in the last few years because we sort of lost contact with each other a lot, but just wanted to let you know how important you've been in my life and how much you helped me in my spiritual walk, because you're a couple of years younger than me physically, but spiritually you are way above what I was at the time, and you prayed with me and you helped me go through some really difficult times in my life, and I know we prayed together to help each other in both of our lives. Raised some good kids, maybe some ornery boys, but we always managed to get them through everything that they had to go through. Just want you to know that you're very special in this family. And I know not being in contact with you doesn't mean that I haven't thought about you a lot, because down through the years I have thought so much about you and how we used to be there for each other. I just pray this be the best birthday you've ever had, and I know that you're going to have a very long hours to watch these videos, because I know you've touched so many people's lives, and I just wish you the very best for the rest of your life. Love you very much. Bye-bye.
Record. Happy birthday to you, Bobbie Sue. I'm sure no one calls you Bobbie Sue anymore, but I grew up knowing you as Bobbie Sue, the funny girl who had some great kids, but sometimes some ornery kids. And I know that you started off as a really young mom, and sometimes things were difficult. But I know that also at a young mom age, you began to know God in a very personal and real way, and your life began to change. And as a result, you took some ornery little boys, some funny boys who, one of them fell out of your little station wagon on his head, but he had been playing in the army, so he had a bowl on his head. Funny stories came from your house. But you ended up raising some really great kids. Now you have some amazing grandkids. You and your husband built a wonderful business, and you also had good success in your Christian life, and I applaud you. I'm working with a bunch of kids in my classroom right now who are coming from some difficult places, and I know it would be such a blessing for them if their parents made choices like you did to get strongly in touch with God and really becoming a great prayer warrior and learning what the Word of God said and choosing a different path. So I know one day you'll get to stand before your Heavenly Father, and He'll say, I bet He'll say, Bobbie Sue, you good and faithful servant, come and welcome into your rewards. I'm so glad that you were my cousin and you became such a great lady. Sorry we don't get to see you as much as we'd like to. Love you. Bye-bye. Happy birthday. What are you saying? Gotta get it to turn off.
Happy birthday, Mother! So as we wrap up this video, I just wanted to say happy birthday. 75 years is a huge, huge milestone. As you can see, there's a lot of people who love you and have great memories. I'm not as creative as Vic and Scott, nor at this point could I even probably count that high. But I did want to say thank you for everything that you've done for me, especially over the last several months, but also for praying for me, for teaching me how to pray, and for being a praying mother and a praying grandmother. So I know that there's a lot of funny stories that we could probably reflect on, but I think the most important thing is that you raised me in a godly home. And when I think about all the things that I could thank you for and I could wish over the last 75 years, I think that's probably the biggest thing, is that you raised me with Jesus. And I don't really know what I would do without that. So happy birthday. Thank you for being who you are. I love you. And here's to many, many, many more. Happy birthday.